Hello, welcome to week 4 for the purple and white belts. As usual, if you do not have a purple and white belt, if you're below, go and refer to your videos instead. This video is solely and only for the purple and white belts. If you're above, please feel free to come and join in whenever. Okay, hands by side, feet together, bow. Give them start with warm up as usual, heads all the way up. And down. To one side. And the other side. Circles one way. And the other way. Shoulders forwards. And backwards. Elbows forwards. And backwards. Nice and big. Really stretch out those arms. Arms forwards. And backwards. Across the body, nice and big. Okay, you're going to grab one arm across the body and pull in nice and tight. Arm cross over. Shake those arms. Okay, move on to the wrists now. So we're going to have one wrist going up and one wrist going down. Nice quick movements and circles. And the other way. Grab all the one wrist and we're going to pull down. And the other wrist and we're going to pull down. And over to the other hand, back to the hand. And the other hand. And shake the hands. Hands onto those hips. Push forwards. And backwards. Over to one side. And the other side. Circles one way. And the other way. Hands onto your knees. Roll your knees around one way. And the other way. And we're going to open the legs a little bit. I'm going to go opposite ways. And we go the other way. And stand up. Touch your toes. And back up. Touch your toes again. And stand up, shake your arms, shake your legs. Okay, we're going to sit down. Both our legs pointing forwards. And we're going to point those toes. Back a little bit. Pointing those toes forwards. And pull them back. in circles. And the other way. One toe forwards and one back. I'm just going to swap over. There we go. And touch those toes. And I go. Look at it shake. Touch those toes again. And I go and big shake. Bring one leg in and turn around one way. And back to the middle and see if you can get your head all the way down to touch your knee. And back up and around the other way. And shake your legs. Swap your legs so the other one's in. Around, turn one way. So you can get your head to touch your knee. And back up and around the other way. And bring the leg in, it's both legs in now. Shake the legs a little bit. Okay, I'm going to rock side to side. And stop. Okay, we can see we can get our head down to touch our toes. And back up, shake those legs. And again, back down. And back up, shake those legs. And back down. Back up, shake those legs. From there, move my pillow away, bring both legs in. Obviously watch out for space. Make sure you're not on a hard surface, so if you're on carpet or something like that, it's okay. If you're not, do not take part in this part. So we're going to bring the legs in tight, chin down, and just going to rock backwards and forwards. Well done, and stop. We're going to open those legs again. So we're going to sit down, hands touch behind us, and I'm going to come up, I'm going to touch our toes. So we go down, hands touch all the way behind us, we come up, and we touch our toes. And I'm going to do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, I'm going to turn to the side, but you don't have to. We can bring our legs off the ground so they're all the way up, so they're up now. And we use our hands to touch our toes, but the toes aren't going to move, so our toes stay all the way up. We come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back down, shake the legs. They're going to come up again. I'm going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back down, shake the legs. Okay, we're going to have our legs out straight, hands on the floor. We're not going to put our hands underneath our bums. We're not going to hand our heads, they come to the side. I'm going to bring those toes just a tiny bit off the floor. We've got to make sure they don't. I'm going to hold for 10 seconds, so just there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Rest, shake the legs. Get ready because we're doing it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, and down, and stand up. Shake the legs, shake the arms. Hands by side, feet together, bow. Get yourselves a quick drink. Hands by side, feet together, bow. Shake your arms, shake your legs. From there, we're going to move into our combinations. So we're going to move on yet again from what we did the past couple of weeks. So we've had a left leg in front, fists up. I'm not going to show you what, well, I'm going to go over the moves we did the past couple of weeks, but I'm not going to show you how to do them properly again. As I said in the past couple of videos, got to go back through all the weeks to see how they're done properly. Now, the left leg in front, our fists up. Okay, so first week's moves, 1, 2, 3. Second week's moves, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our third week's moves, 1, 2, and 3. So those are the moves for the past couple of weeks. And the new moves for this week is we're going to move on to our spear hands and our knife hands. Spear hands and our knife hands. So our hands are open for these techniques. Okay? We're not going into fists. One big mistake that I see a lot being made is when I say spear and knife hands, or we do our shoe toes, or double knife hands, okay? We like to stand there with our hands open like that, ready, okay? Which is okay, but I want us to keep our fists closed. So we'll go from fist close to open it to do a spear hand, and then it comes back. Or if I'm doing a knife hand, I open, do the knife hand, and it comes back. So I want us to try and focus on keeping those fists rather than opening those hands. Okay, first things first, to do spear hand and a knife hand, we have to get how you hold your hands right first. Okay, with our spear hands and our knife hands, our fingers aren't open because we don't want to catch them on anything. They're closed with our thumbs in as well. We don't have our thumbs out, we don't want those thumbs being caught and broken or anything, caught in geese. So we keep those thumbs in nice and tight. Okay, also, we don't have them nice and straight. We have them a little bit curved. So what you to do now is to take your hands, close those fingers nice and tight, keep those thumbs in, and you put them on the side of your face. Okay? Take them off and keep that shape. So you see how it's a tiny bit curved? That's the shape you're going to use it. So obviously if I'm standing there, my left hand's in front, the fists up, and I have to do a spear and a knife hand, can't go, oh, and then test it and keep it out. You have to be able to go from there to that shape and back again. So make sure that you get used to it now. So I want to spend some time just getting used to that shape. Be able to go from fists to opening those hands to back to fists again. So that's what I want you to do now. Just practice, get into that shape, do some spear hands, some knife hands, back to those fists. Just get in that shape right, so those hands aren't out. Make sure those fingers are in and those thumbs are in, and there's that slight curve. Okay, so let's move on. So now we've got that shape, let's move on. So the spear hand works a lot like a punch, but with an open hand. So the spear hand is going in the same place. You want it to go to the nose. That's the area you're focusing on. Okay, forwards and back. If I'm doing a back spear hand, it's coming there. See how I'm coming forwards and then shutting the fist again? That's what I want you to work on. So spear hands, forwards and back. They're nice and strong. I'm not coming out here. I'm not coming up there. I'm not coming down there. Those fists are there. 1, 2, and back. Okay, now we're going to work on those knife hands. So those knife hands or shoe toes that you might have already heard them being called, okay, they come from the ear to where we take them from. So we come from the ear and they come forwards, okay? A lot of you have been taught you when they were a lot younger, the younger kids, we taught you to come around there and all the way around. But we're a little bit older than that, we don't need to do this big circle, it's useless. It's just going to give the opponent a lot more time to be able to defend and react. So when we come from there now, it comes to the ear and it comes forwards. Now with the knife hand, the hand is upside down. So your palm, the middle bit, points to the sky. When you do a spear hand, your palm points down to the ground. Okay, that's the difference. So spear hand, palm to the ground, knife hand, palm to the ceiling. Same if I'm using the back one, or same with the spear hand. Okay, so we come from the ear and we come forwards. We come in forwards and around. I don't want us to come straight forwards, because if we come straight forwards, then we're hitting with the fingers. With the knife hand, sorry, we're hitting with the side of the palm. that's where it all comes from. With a spear hand, that's when we use the fingers. Okay? We're on the knife hands now, and we're using a nice palm. So from there we come around, and yeah, now you see where it's stopping? Directly in front of my nose. So I come from there to the ear, around and back. I'm not coming out here, I'm coming from there. Same with the back one, to the ear, forwards and back. If I do a double, so a shuto, double knife hand, I come from both ears and I come forwards, and I'm stopping in front of those ears yet again. So from the combination that we're working on this week, it's a front spear hand, back knife hand, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Those are the moves that we're working on. Okay, so once I spend some time just working on all the points that I've gone through, focusing on that front spear hand, that back knife hand. Also swap those legs as well. Always have to be able to do it with both legs in front. Spear hand, knife hand, and back again. 1, 2, and back. Okay, pause the video, off you go. Okay, welcome back. So now you spend some time working on that front spear hand, that back knife hand. We want you to put it all together, all of the weeks together. So from there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 and 12. So those are the combination that I want you to work for. So every single week we'll be re-going over all of the moves. So obviously now I want to spend some time, 10-15 minutes, just working over that combination. I want to swap the legs as well. So you're able to do the other leg, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Spend some time just practicing those moves. Off you go. Okay, welcome back. Shake your legs, hands by side, feet together. Bow, go and get a quick drink. Okay, welcome back. Hands by side, feet together. Bow. Okay, so for this part of the lesson, we're going to work on our balance. So balance is to be able to keep that centre of gravity right in the middle. So if I take something off the ground or anything, it's the way you don't fall over. Even with 2 feet on the floor, it's the way you don't fall over. Okay, so we're just going to work on it. So the balance mainly works on those ankles. So it's right in the middle. So if I do any kick where I bring that leg off the ground, I'm working on my balance. So a lot of you, well not all of you, definitely not, those kicks aren't always going forwards. It's a problem that we're having with quite a few of you. Those kicks are coming out to the side, or they're coming over here, or when we do the spinning back kicks, it's coming around there. The problem with what it is isn't the kick, because the kick is lovely. It's coming nice out and straight. It's the body, because what I think is happening is you're falling off balance. So when that knee comes up to do that kick, it's coming up, right? And it's coming at the right height, and it's doing the right power, but because you're out of balance, it's coming over there, or it's going over there. So we're going to work on it. So we're working on those ankles. So what we need to do is we need to find a wall. So any wall in the house, nice and straight, and you're going to put your hands up against it. Okay? So I don't want your hands to be all the way down there, and your hands not to be up there. They're out in front of your shoulders like a presser. And they go up against the wall. And if you have a look at my feet now, we're just going to work on going up onto those tiptoes and back down again. So if you have a look at my feet, we come up and we come down. We come up and we come down. And I want us to do 20 of those. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You might feel it in those legs in a little bit harder. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on the wall and we're going to take 1 foot off the ground. Doesn't matter how high or low you put it, but we're going to do the same with that leg, but we're only going to do 10 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And foot back on the ground. I want to make sure that you go all the way up. Don't shoot yourself and only do a little bit or just bounce. That heel has to come all the way down, you have to go all the way up. So the other leg on the floor now, I'm going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And shake those legs. This time we're going to hold it for a little bit longer. So we're going to do 10 sets again, but we're going to hold it when we get to the top, and we hold it when we get down. So we're going to hold it for 3 seconds. So hands back on the surface that you've got, feet on the floor, up, 1, 2, 3, back down, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, 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 down, 1, 2, 3. Well done, and shake those legs. So those legs might feel a little bit heavy now, just helps to build in those legs and those ankles. Okay, so from there now, we're going to have our left leg in front and our fists up. We're going to use that back leg, and we're going to bring the knee up to our belt height. So we come straight up and there. We want to keep it at that belt height, not below, and keep it there. I'm going to keep that leg off the ground for a minute. Now, I know exactly what most of you will do. You'll cheat yourselves and you'll put that foot down there because it's not touching the floor, so ha ha ha. Yeah, doesn't work like that. That foot has to be up. Can't rest on the other leg, can't use those hands there. That knee has to be up there. I'm going to hold it in nice and tight. I'm going to hold it there for a minute. And the time starts now. I'm going to be counting. Well done, you're halfway there. Well done, nice and high. Let's keep it up. Don't want to drop that leg. Well done, and drop that leg down. Shake those legs. Well done. Just helps to bring up those muscles in those legs. Helps you get used to keeping those legs straight. Some of you, not all of you, are good at balance. Not everyone is. It's something that some people are born to do and some people aren't. And the more you work at it, the better you can get, no matter who you are. So we've got to build it up. So some of you might be able to keep it up for 3 or 4 minutes. Some of you may have struggled with that and may have only been able to keep it up for 10 or 15 seconds. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you kept going and kept that leg in nice and tight every time you dropped, then that's fine by me. So we're going to keep our fists up now. Now we've got to work that other leg as well. Just going to bring that leg up for a minute. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So some of you may have one leg stronger than the other, so this is my weaker leg. But we've still got to be able to bring this one up as well. Because when we do those kicks, like spinning back kick and stuff, then we also have to swap those legs, haven't we? So we've got to be able to work this leg and that leg. Well done, keep going, halfway there. Well done, keep going. Oh, I'm back down, shake those legs. Perfect, very impressed. Okay, so some of you may already know this exercise. let's have a bit of a practice. Make sure you've got enough space around you, and don't do this on a hard surface. So on a carpet or a rug or something like that's okay, not on wooded floor outside or anywhere like that. So we're going to come down, have those legs nice and open, and we're going to put those hands on the floor. So we don't want them on the outside, we're going to have those hands on the inside. And I don't want us up on those fingers or on the backs of the hands flat on the floor. Okay, we're going to bring our elbows nice and tight in. Don't want our elbows out there, they have to be nice and tight for this to work. Don't want them out on the knees because I don't want to slip outwards. Have them nice and close inside the legs. So my hands are almost touching my feet, just in front, and I always turn my head to the side. So if I fall over and hurt that nose on the floor, turn my head to the side. Now I'm going to slowly come forwards until my feet come off the floor. You don't have to go straight forwards. Okay, slowly push yourself into it, and you're just going to bring your whole body off the floor until your feet come off. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see from this angle. Arms come in, my head goes to the side, I come off, and I sit there. So I just did 10 seconds there. I want to see what you can all get. So if any of you can get 10 seconds, I'll be very impressed. Give it your hardest go, and I want proper seconds as well. It doesn't count to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I've done it. Oh, doesn't count. Proper seconds. So 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, 4 elephant. Making sure that you're doing it properly and making sure they all work out. So I want to give that a couple goes, 5 goes, trying as hard as you can, seeing how long you can go for. Okay? Remember, don't push yourself all the way forwards, you don't want to fall flat on your face, and it doesn't count if you come forwards and rest on your head. That's cheating. Ooh. Okay, so once we've had a work on that, we're going to come back to the middle. I'm going to put our hands, almost falling over there, hands onto those knees, and we're going to straighten those arms. If we have those arms bent, and we bend our back as well. If we keep those arms straight on those knees, it pushes that back nice and straight. So balancing completely on those feet now, so onto those ankles. And we're just going to sit there for 30 seconds. So I appreciate you've done a lot of work on the ankles today. If you've got any injuries, do not take part in any of these. Okay, but we're just going to push a little bit further on these ankles. Well done, halfway there. If you've fallen over, jump, cut back up, and get back into this position, get ready, keep going. Well done, and from there, we're not going to put those hands on the floor, we're going to use those legs, we're going to push, and we're going to stand straight up. Shake those legs, shake those feet. Very impressive, all of you. Hands, waist, sides, feet together, and bow. Get a quick drink. Okay, very impressed. Hands, waist, sides, feet together, bow. And the final bit for this week is the weekly challenge. So as I focused on balancing, for this week, as my extra little bit, we're going to do work on those balance again for the week. So every single day, I want us to spend 1 minute with that knee up, okay? Just focusing on keeping it in and keeping that balance up. So if you keep falling over, then keep going, and make sure we give a minute on each leg, okay? Because your weekly challenge this week is to see how long you can go for. Doesn't matter which foot you pick, so you can pick your best foot. Okay? So if you think this is your best foot and you hold it up and you can do, say, 32 seconds, and then you swap over and you can do 35 seconds on this leg, then that's obviously your best leg, so give that one a go. Okay? So I want to see what you can get to. See if anybody can beat a minute and a half. If anyone can beat a minute and a half, then I'll be very impressed. Okay? So we're going to bring those fists up and there. Okay? It doesn't count if that leg comes down, it doesn't count if that foot comes on top. That foot has to be knee height, those fists have to be in. If those fists are down there, it doesn't count. If they hold onto the knee, it doesn't count. Those hands are up there, it doesn't count. Fists come up, that knee comes in, and we stay there nice and tight. Put a timer on, see how long you can go for. Okay, that's the weekly challenge. Thank you everyone for this week. Hands by your side, feet together. I'll see you next week. Bow. Be safe, be good.